Hello. Welcome if you're joining me tonight. Oh, which way are we going? I've just got my iPad there so you can see me. I'm back. Just got to find my live. I've got some sound. That's good. Always good to have sound. Who's joining me tonight? I've got a few things out on the table. I get all excited now on a Wednesday afternoon. It's like, ooh, what will I play with tonight? Got some new products too, a couple of them, not a lot. My other order hasn't come yet, so if you're just joining me for the first time, or a lot of times, welcome. And I'm Fiona Fernandez, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I've got my screen up over here so I can see comments and everything, and I put my camera up on this stand to do my crafting. So is anyone crafting tonight, or are you just relaxing and watching tonight? I'll show you a couple of things that's happening. So the kits are on sale, buy one get one 50% off for June. So if you're interested in the kits, that is a great deal, and I'm going to show a few different things about the kits tonight. I've got a few kits that I've had opened before, so I've got a couple of stamp sets. I tend to keep the stamp sets that come in them in an old DVD case, CD case, so that I can just keep them nice there, or you can even put them in one of these cases. So that's another thing I've got. And I got a pair of earrings during the week, Hi Di, from a lovely lady, and I did put a post up about that. So I met her online through a crafty group, and she makes and sells earrings. So I thought we might case those tonight. They're so gorgeous. So her details are on one of my posts recently. So I've got a Happiness Abounds out for that. I'm just looking on in the Stampin' Up! Website. There's a couple of other stamps you could use to do flowers. So this has, I'll show you close up on the table as well, but that has some little flowers in it, see? So you could use any flower really. I just thought that one's got a nice centre on it. There's another one called Fresh Cut Flowers, Cling stamp set. That looks nice. That's got a little bunch of flowers already on it. I don't actually have that stamp set. Flowing Flowers is another one that looks very arty. I haven't got that one yet. That's actually on sale in the last chance sale. Hi Jill. So that's the other thing, is the last chance sale. So the catalogue, the mini catalogue, the current mini catalogue, January to June 2022. There's a lot of things on sale in that at the moment, and then that'll finish at the end of June. There's some things that are already carried over to the yeah, they are nice earrings, aren't they? To the annual catalogue. So some things are bundles in here, but they're not bundles in the annual catalogue. So keep your eye on that. And if you're buying them when they're on sale, the sale price is on the individual stamp or die set. So just make sure you study those a little bit if you've got your eye on something, a bundle. So it's good to get the bundle now in here, even if it's not on sale, because it's 10% off a bundle. And if they're in the annual catalogue as individual items now, they won't have the 10% off. So make sure you check those prices, or ask me if you need help with that. What else? I'm just looking through the catalogue, and I've just put the website, and I've just put in the word flowers to see what stamp sets pop up with the word flowers. There's a few new ones there, cottage flowers. Just seeing what else is there. There's some masks that are retiring soon. So there's quite a few things that come up when you put the word flowers in. There's the Poppy Moments die. I thought that one would work too for this one. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that one. Hang on. Well, that's the dies. I don't know why they came up with flowers in that one, but the flowers in the dies actually look quite a lot like what are on these earrings. I've got the stamp set for the Poppies, so I could possibly use it. Just a thought. We might stick with this one, but yeah, it's good just to browse through the website and have a look. Who else is up here? Athena. Hi Athena. Welcome. I'm just looking at some flowers that I could... Oh, there's the poppy stamps. Painted Poppies Cling stamp set. So that's got a flower that's a poppy that's quite open like that. So we could use that. That actually looks quite good. I might go and get it out of the cupboard. There's the 4-season floral stamp set. That's got like a little flower. You could use that. There's a few different things we could use. Just looking for ideas. It's good to look for ideas for things. So the other ones I've got out are limited edition stamp set. So this one is good if you want to make cards and sell them. I mean, it's good anyway, even if you don't want to sell them. But if you sell cards with using Stampin' Up! Products, you need to put on the Stampin' Up! This one here, this little stamp. So these have got a few of them in the stamp set, which is great. So on the back of my cards, I do sell cards, so I bought them. There's another stamp. They always have one stamp set in the annual catalogue that has that stamp on it so that people can use it. So my other older ones, there's my plate. I've got an old one. I have it set up all the time on my thing. I don't know if you can see that. Handmade just for you. So that's out of another one with the Stampin' Up! And I have that set up. And I just use my Stamparatus to place on the back of my card. Anybody crafting tonight? Or are you girls just relaxing? It's okay to relax, grab a cuppa, chill. We don't know what's going to happen. I do enjoy tonight. I've got another idea as well. I'll do the flower one first. But I've been playing with this as well. We'll see how we go for time, shall we? I took a photo just 2 nights ago when I was in Southwest Rocks, and it actually printed out quite well. I was quite impressed with my printer today. But it looks like that. Look at the tree. I love the way the fronds have come out. And that was the sunset. Like, the sun was going down. It was just amazing. So I've got a few ideas about that, and I thought, I might use that to put on a card and see what we can come up with. Bit of fun. You're making cards. Athena's making cards. Diana's doing an order. Oh, it's exciting. Just relaxing, about to get a cup of tea delivered. Oh, that sounds good. I've had my cuppa. I've got my border here, just in case. Yeah. Oh, good. That sounds good. So, doing orders. I've done an order, and I'm waiting on my pre-order. So, if you join and become a demonstrator, it's lots of fun. We get to join in with other team members doing things, as well as the Stampin' Up! Bigger family. It's just, I've met so many people now, and I was Zooming with some in England and America on Monday night. That was great. So I've connected with them because I've been involved in some of the programs that Stampin' Up! Runs. So in the demonstrator website, there's so much in there that we can learn and do, which is fantastic. So it's just really good learning so much other thing, so much technique, as well as meeting people and just having a good time, doing different programs. So I'm booked in to do the creative one in June, a couple of weeks away, and that's just a total creative thing for all the demonstrators. So that's going to be fun, and I've got the things for that as well. So I might get that out. Oh, I don't know if I'll get that out tonight. I might get that out next week. But that's coming up in the new catalogue as well. The new catalogue's on its way if you're on my list, on my mailing list, and I've put that in, so you should get those. So let me know if you don't get one and you've put your name down for one, because I can send you one that I get in my box as well. Alrighty, let's get that camera up there and we'll play. Let's play. Just bear with me for a second while I flip cameras and all of that. Just got to find the right one. Go to the ceiling, shall we? Sorry, don't panic, I'll flip it around. That's the trouble with using devices. But isn't it wonderful that we've got these things we can go like that? Flick. Flick, and we're done. Okay, I've got a new host code for June, which is up there. I'll just get rid of my cord in a second. Get out of the way. Have to have my microphone plugged in so that you can hear me, because I get a bit soft. Talk too soft some days. Right, get all this stuff out of the way. Right, I can see everything there. So these are my little earrings. Aren't they gorgeous? This is made by Rachie. If you're looking for her. So look on my post in my Facebook or Instagram if you're looking for her. They're gorgeous. They're little resin. They've got little bits of glitter in there. I'll get them close up. They're so pretty. So I wore my purple top tonight. I haven't got them on, but I wanted to show you them. They're so gorgeous. So I've pulled out a couple of things, and I've had a couple of ideas about a couple of things, and then something else pops out at me. So this is the stamp set I got out. Now, while I was looking at things, I discovered I was looking in the kits for things to do the other card, and then I came across this one, and I thought, this is out of the, let me think what it's called. Hang on 2 seconds. No Matter the Weather. So I've got a few of my kits in here. And remember, the kits are buy one, get one half price. So if you buy one in the customer website, if you buy two, the most expensive one will go half price. If you're a demonstrator, you need to put them in order. So you need to put the cheaper one in first and then the more expensive one. So that's for the guys, this one. So I've just put all these bundled together. That's the anchor one. And what else have we got in here? So No Matter the Weather. So these ones with stamps all come with little ink spots. That's No Matter the Weather. So it comes with all these little stamps that you can do things with. So this splotchy one in the middle has done the splotchy stuff in there, behind there. But I thought I could actually use that. I'll show you in a minute what I'm going on about. But then I saw this little flower, look. Look, you can even use that little flower to do little flowers. So it's a really small one, so you could do on a little tag or something. So just the ideas just keep jumping out at me. I'll just pop that back in the box for a minute. So I did show you a kit last week, which was a little smile card kit. I had that out. And I'll just get some paper over here. And that was this one. So last week I was away and my internet died. So I ended up doing a little video for you. I put that on YouTube. So I did this card last week. So I've got a palm tree in this, but it's a little bit small. I've pulled out another set for that other thing I was talking about, the other photo. But in this set too, it was just really interesting looking at all the different stamps. And they had another little stamp that was quite blotchy as well. Where is it in here? Let me have a look. Let's grab it out of the box, shall I? Might be easier. Here. This one. But then I like this one better. So I was looking at the photo here. I thought, how am I going to do all this hedgy bit, you know? Thought that would work, like blocking it a bit. But then this one is little. And I thought maybe that would work. Anyway, we'll play with it in a minute. See what works. So that's where I was going with all that. I just love the coordination of it all. So you can just use bits of other things. So once you've used your kit and used all your cards up, you've still got a set of stamps to use. So you can see you can make other things with them. So I shall put that one back in the box. Lose it. Now I've pulled out this as well. Pretty Flowers embossing folder. You know I love embossing folders. I've already used this one before. But I thought that would go really nicely behind that. I'll just put this over here away for a moment. I've got the dies out just because I had them handy. I don't know if I'll use them or not. We might. Although I might just grab the poppies out and see what that poppy looks like, because it might actually go even better. This flower seems to match that though, doesn't it? Let me grab the poppies. I'll be right back. I've filed them all in alphabetical order now. So I should be able to find it pretty quickly. I hope so. Let's see how quick I am. P. What's it called? Painted Poppies. Look at that. I got all tidy the other week and put them all in alphabetical order and moved my retired stuff. See this one? We could actually do that, I reckon. It doesn't matter which flower we use anyway. But these are still available, so that's good to know as well. And they're all ready to go. Now these ones are photopolymer, so they're just the clear plastic. So if you're stamping with these ones, it's a good idea to have a mat. Get my Stampin' Pierce mat out. One of these. As you can see, I've pierced that one a lot. You can use the other side to stamp on, but I've actually got two. I keep one for piercing and one for stamping. Swap it over if we're going to stamp with that. We'll give that a go. Not sure which one to use. Maybe I should ask you all. Hi, Amanda. We're going to case my earrings. So I might just ask everybody what they think. Which flower? Now this one's that size there, or I could use the smaller one. I'll just put that on there. I haven't put all my bits down on there. So they put the words inside them now, so you can place everything on there, but I just haven't moved my words over. We could actually use that flower, or all of them. So which flower do you think? The poppies or the happiness abounds? Let's have a little poll. We're just going to make a fairly simple card, she says. Right, let me get some card out. We'll just do a card front on, where's my basic white? Basic white. While I'm doing that, while you're all thinking about which one you like, just want to tell you, if you don't know already, that you can buy the cardstock in packets. So they have 2 sheets each and 20 sheets total, so of the different colour sets that they have. So this is Regal's, and I've used some of them already, so there's not all of them in there, but it comes with 2 of each colour, which is a great way if you're getting started, because then you don't have to buy a whole packet of cardstock all the time. So I've just got other cards sitting under there. That was the neutrals one. Just looking to see what I've got in here so I can use one of them in a minute. I think I'll use this piece actually. Ooh, that'll go with that, won't it? Why don't we use that? That's a piece of rich razzleberry. That looks nice with that, doesn't it? Yes. Right, let's do that. Oh, what have we got? Someone said poppies. Anybody else like the poppy one? I think it'll be easier to do, and I'll just draw the lines on. We'll go with the poppy. Well, Jill's in. We'll go with the poppies. We're going with the poppy. Now I've just got to get my cardstock here. Find a piece of card. Sorry, I'm trying to get a piece of card out of the packet. Come out. Happiness and happiness abounds. Trouble with delay, isn't it? Let me put that over there. Okay, now I've got a bit of stuff in my, just after using this a bit, it gets a bit fluffy, like with the cardstock and that, so just get a little paintbrush. You can tip it upside down too and tap it, that sometimes gets it out. I like to clean that out. Hi Lynette, we're just playing. Are you playing with anything tonight, or are you just enjoying the movie? Me on the movie. Okay, I'm going to cut that. Let's think. No, let's think. Hang on. I'll just think. If I go to 14.4, let's do 2 bits out of this. Let's emboss a bit. Let's emboss one. And then we'll go 10. Oh. Go. Sorry, sometimes I'm just too gung-ho happy doing that. I do it too hard. So I keep a little emery board on the side here. Just to get rid of the fluffy bits that I've created. But It doesn't do it if you're very gentle. I seem to be better at it if I do it the other way, this way. If I go from bottom to top, I get a better cut. It just must be the way I push the blade along. See, that was much better. Keep your little odd bits because you never know when you might need one. Alright, so that's my 2 pieces, and then I'm going to use my embossing, my scoring tool. I keep that at the bottom so I don't cut the card in half. What did she say? I might. Oh, birthday card. That sounds, oh yes. Go for it. Well, I'm just casing a pair of earrings first, and then if I get time, we'll see how I go. I'm going to case my photo that I took the other day from Southwest Rocks. So that was absolutely stunning. I just couldn't even capture how stunning it was. The sun going down. You know, I was right into sunrises this week. Last week, everybody. I know. Someone asked me, are you okay? Because I was getting up early. I never get up early. Well, never. No, I don't always get up early, I should say. Right, let's emboss that. And use this folder because we have one. And I love embossing things. I think that'll work like that. It doesn't really matter. Okay, now you need your full size machine for this one. Just grab that. I just use my little mat. I've got one of these to put under it when I'm doing it, so that it doesn't, hopefully doesn't slide all over the place. So when you're embossing, what can you see here? Take off your plates, and you want your, this one here. So use with 3D embossing folders. So this one, you have to look at how thick it is. This might just be a normal thin one, I think. It doesn't say it on the packet that it's 3D, and if it is 3D, it'll say 3D. The 3D ones are quite thick. So this one's just a standard embossing folder. So we just want the 2 clear plates. We've taken out number 2, so we've got 1, 3, and 3. I've just got to find my other 3. Hang on. I keep my plates, like a pencil case thing up there, so that they're nice and tidy on the table and I can find them easily. I might just move that over so that I can get all of this flour in. This one. I'll just move that to there. Let's see what we've got now. That way I've got all of that flour. I'm not sure which way I'll put it on yet, but let's see that. Just put them in. Just if you've got earbuds in, please be careful, remove them or whatever. Protect your ears when I go to the end because it goes thunk. Bang. Put that over there. Okay. Ready? I love doing this. I love it. I did this on some soft sea foam last year, didn't I? I remember. I'm not sure which way the flower goes. I actually like it that way, so this card might go that way. Isn't it pretty? Oh, love it. Okay, so we've got that. That's Pretty Flowers embossing folder. Right, now we've got to decide what we're going to do with this stamp. Let's have a look. I think I'll use this one. I might have to mask it. I didn't get out my dies though for this one. Now we don't need this mat for this one because these are cling stamps and they've already got the foam on them. We need the mat if we've got the polymer ones, the clear ones. Let's find a piece of card. And I'll probably cut something out of this. I cut it to the same size, but I'm just using it for stamping. There's my block. I might go a bit bigger block for that one. Get my on-stage stamp block. Well, if I do them separately, I could cut them out and stick them on then, couldn't I? But we need a stem as well. Now, I had a look at some other stems. So this one here has a stalk in it, oceanfront. Not sure whether I want that yet, but it's a possibility. So we might just stamp 5 flowers and then colour them in. So I'm going to, what will I colour in with tonight? If I want to use blends, they're alcohol based, I'll use the Memento. Will I use blends? Ooh, let me look at them. Maybe I could. Yeah, maybe we could use blends. Alright then, let's use blends. Silly talking to myself. Don't worry about me. I'm just going to look through my box for my poppies. They're here somewhere. There they are. So I've got the dies to match this set. Now, does this one have... I don't know if it's got one to cut that out. Poppy Moment dies. Doesn't look like it, does it? They're smaller and bigger. It's bigger. Am I missing one? Nope. Oh. Maybe we won't be using them. I thought that would cut it out. But that doesn't look like the right size. Okay, let's put that over there. Let's stamp. So I could just stamp 5, but I think I will cut them and stick them over the top. Maybe I could do 2 on the background. Ooh. Decisions. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. I'll get 4 on there. Hang on, I won't be able to get one that way. Let's go this way. I'm gonna cut. I decided I'll cut them out. Oh, that might be too close. There we go. Just clean that on your nice clean chamois. I just washed it. Now, hang on a minute, I've got another stamp here. We could do the colour with that one. No, I think we'll colour it in. You can use that to colour and then put it over the top of that stamp, but I think I'll leave that. Okay, so I've got 5. Just throw that somewhere. I've got too many things on the desk already. So what have you created this week? Anybody? Anyone created something different or new? Let me get my blends. Ooh, that's blackberry bliss. That's a bit dark. Polished pink. Actually, you know what? I'm wondering if the fresh freezer might work. We need a piece of card. Piece of paper here. That might work, and then I can bring in some darker bits. So this is fresh freezer. This is the light one. So you can colour in with anything, like you've got your markers, you've got your watercolour pencils, the blends, pastels. the chalks. Lots of things to colour in with. You can even just use your ink pad with your water painter. Just colour all of this. Should do fast colouring, won't I? It's nice and fun colouring in. And if you're watching the replay, you can just whiz through it. It's the joy of watching the replay, isn't it? Right, there's one done. Look, woohoo! You should open a window. It's too bit cold to open windows right now. So I said that because it's a bit smelly, the blends. So nice to play with. I did a video while I was away, me walking in the sand. I love the sound it makes when you walk in sort of semi-wet sand. That squelching noise. I decided to do a video and put it on my YouTube, so if you like that sound, you don't have to go to the beach. You can just go and listen to my YouTube. I'm nearly there. So I've got all my new grid paper and everything on its way. I have some in-colour grid paper on the table next week. I haven't ordered that yet. It's in my order coming. It's nice when you get the different grid papers. I've got some that have got the Christmas theme on it still. And the one I've got on the table now came from the Onstage pack that I got. It's good to work on. Nice big piece of paper with grids on it. You can get grid paper for the Stamparatus too, little ones to go on there. You can use that like it just comes in a pad. So you can use them to line things up. So we were talking about the Stamparatus in our Zoom the other day with my new friends from overseas, and talking about all the different ways we can use it. So we're trying to come up with different ideas. So if you've got any ideas, let us know. It's good to share. I use them in that Rays of Light one the other week. I use it for my cards, the back of my cards. You can do steps with it and move the plate along. We'll have a Stamparatus night, won't we? And play with it a bit more. Oops, I went out the line there. Anyone notice? I might have to put that one at the back. Cover it up. Whew, look at that. Whew. Fast colouring. Alright, so let me look at these. They've just sort of got the darker colour in the middle of them. I want to do a bit more shading. I'm just being a bit random with my colouring here. They just feel so nice when you're colouring with them. I think I say that when I use the pencils too. It's like, oh, that feels so nice. They just go into it. Look at it. It's great. It's funny when you first start using them, it's like, oh, it's gone too dark. Oh. And then it gets a bit lighter. Put a bit more on that one. Right, we'll just find the other one. I've got another colour somewhere. Actually, we might use the light. We'll use the light one of these. This is the light Blackberry Bliss. Let me just see. So you've got two ends on these too, by the way. You've got a painty end like this, and you've got the thin end. I think I'll risk it. I think I'll go with a bit of this in there. I'll blend that in a bit. And that. I'll use this. No, we won't go polished pink. I nearly went polished pink then. That might change it a bit. Going to go over that a bit with this one to bring a bit more stuff up there. Just getting the effect I want. See how this is going on the card. So it is going through a bit on there. You can use the thick cardstock for this as well. It'll hold it a bit better. I'm just going to go, these all look the same when you put them down on the table, don't they? Light Fresh Freesia. That's the Blackberry Bliss. We've got the words on the side of them. Dark Fresh Freesia. And we've got Dark Blackberry Bliss. Let's try a little bit of that. See how dark it is. So I'm going to put a bit of something else in there in a minute. Ooh, that's dark, isn't it? Put that one up there. I'm just going to go over it with the Light Fresh Freesia again. Cool. And a bit of the dark. Blur that out a bit. Oops, days. Oh, they're all looking different, aren't they? I mean, I want them to look different. That's what I planned. I'm not trying to make them all look the same, in case you're wondering. I want them all to be a little bit different. That one needs a bit more in there. Okay, they're all a little bit different. I think that one just needs a little bit more of something. I'll do a bit more of that one. That one, light. Okie dokie. That way they're all a bit different. Cool. Right, put my fresh freesia back. My blackberry bliss. My fresh freesia. My blackberry bliss. Now they do have a black marker that you can get in here. Black marker. So you get a nice fine line. Look. So on here, let me have a look. Now is that black? No, it's not black, is it? Oh, what colour is it? It's like a purpley colour, isn't it? Ugh. Got a little bit of orange in the middle too. Oh, we have to do the centres too, won't we? Oh, maybe I should go with that purpley colour. Hang on. Just a moment, please. Let me see. Let's get my markers out. Markers here too. Blends, markers. What have we got in the markers? I don't have all the markers. I'm not sure if I've got the right colour. I've got a, what's that one called? Highland Heather. So it's got the nice thin end on it. It might not be the right colour. Might not be dark enough. I think I'll go with the, well, let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Yeah, it might not be dark enough. It's not terrible, but it's not very dark. Maybe I'll do that on this one. So you can buy the markers in the packs. They come in a pack like this. You can buy them all together as well in a big bundle. You want to buy the whole set. I'll just use the black on the others, I think. Check my comments there. It's quiet tonight. We're all concentrating. There we go. Okay. That away. In my pocket. So they all sit really nicely in these little containers. I find. Now, do I need any others out? Let me think. Got to do some stems somewhere. Not sure how we'll do that yet. I'll keep the bling box out, hadn't I? Keep the bling box handy. Hi Dimity, welcome. I'm just playing here, making some my earrings onto a card, as you do. Just having a bit of fun. So I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to cut these out. And the die looks bigger than the flower, so I think I'll just fussy cut it. I think the die was for something else. The Poppy Moment dies. I thought they matched. Hang on, let me just have a quick look. Just have a quick look on the website. Poppy. You can just search in the website quite easily. Poppy Moment dies. Let's see what they do with them. I've used them before, but I haven't used them for a while. Okay, so they're using the big one, this big die, with this one in the picture. Somehow, that way. Yeah. So you can cut a piece of card out of this and a piece of card out of that and put it over the top of it and layer it, and that becomes your poppy. So that's, yeah, that makes the whole poppy. So it's not actually cutting out my stamp. This one. Okay, right. It's been a while since I've used them. And I drew on the packet, see, so I know where to put them back. I'm still having trouble. There we go. It goes there somewhere, somehow. What's happened to my drawing there? Because there's a lot in there. Right, put them down. So they're still on the website and they're in the annual catalogue. Are you crafting tonight, Jiminy? So I'm just going to fussy cut around these because I don't have a die for them. Just leave a little bit of the white. And move the card around your scissors. I find that works better. Someone told me that once. Because it's almost as quick as me die cutting it. Almost. Do you prefer die? That's okay. It's okay. Oops, I went a bit off there. Oh, just cut that one off. They'll overlap each other a little bit too, so it doesn't matter too much. What did you say? Oh, there's some comments. The dies that cut those ones is a different set of dies. Oh, thanks, Di. I should look it up, shouldn't I? Perhaps I better have a look. Might be quicker, mightn't it, than you were watching me cut up. Hang on. Let's stop for a second. What are they called? Poppy. Let's put the stamps in. Painted poppies. Let's have a look. Painted poppies are on page 29 of your annual catalogue. Here. Painted pop. Oh, coordinates with the painted label dies. Thank you, die. I forgot that. I thought there was a die for it. Cool, let's get them out. Because I've got them. Painted label dies. Of course it does. Of course it does. Give me a moment. I'll just dig into my box and find them. Painted label dies. Oh. It's worth having all of you around me. Thank you. Look, here we go. That will make life quicker, won't it? Look, I've done two. Between that one, I hope I've left enough room there. Just cutting them off because when you put the cardstock through a few times, it sometimes marks. I can use that for something else. It marks a bit. We could use our mini for this. Use the little baby. Right. Oh, dear me. There we go. Just line that up. What did you say? Oh, Doody said no, late home, just about to look at new cut. Oh, that's a good one. Mine arrived too. I've got mine. I can't show you the one. I can show you the cover, but I can't show you inside it. Not a treat box. What's not a treat box? Right, line that up. Put that one on top and push it down. So I push it down and hold it quite firmly when I'm doing this. Watch your ears. Oh no, I didn't do the pop. A little bit. Yeah, now look. How was I? I was a little bit off on that one. Right. Alright, it's much quicker doing it this way. You get a much nicer finish. Well, if you fussy cut enough, you get a good finish. I don't fussy cut a lot anymore. Don't need to. Sorry, can't get it right. Hang on. Come through this side. Get that on there. So I stand up to do this so I can see over the top of it. And they are working on getting some magnetic plates so that they stick to the plate, but they've had a bit of trouble with them. So you've just got to hold it down firmly. Oh, thanks, Jill. Dime are the ones with the tree box. Oh, okay, I missed that bit. Oh, I see up there. Right. Okay, that one went a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. It'll be okay. Fiddle around with it till we get it in the right spot. When you're using these, remember you don't need to line them up perfectly, the plates I'm talking about. You want it to be a bit off at the top there. See how they're all staggered? That's fine, otherwise they don't go through very well. Okay, right, that made life much quicker. By the way, I actually love this set, so I don't know why I forgot about it. I love this thing. You know, it's just so nice to put behind things. I'll just pop that back on the floor. That's where my little baby lives, down there. It's easy to grab. Right, let's go. What time is it? How are we going? I don't know if I'll get time to do the other one. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so what I'm planning, I plan as it goes sometimes. I've got to look at the display there. So we've got 2 at the back. And then we've got, I don't know, sort of comes around. Which one do we want to be centre? Front and centre. Oh, will we make that one front and centre? Or one of the softer ones? That one goes up higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the right number, haven't I? Okay. It's about getting that. And then I've got to put some greenery in there somehow. Somehow or other. Right, close them up a little bit like that. What do you think of that one in the front? Do you like that one in the front, or Let me just swap around. So that's a darker one on the, or will I go put that one towards the back of it and put this one on the front? Let me look on there. Which one looks better at the front? I shall sit still for a second and not touch it. I'm looking at the camera. Which one do I like at the front? I think I like the lighter one at the front. It's looking nice like that, I think. Right, while we're thinking about that, let's think about a little bit of something. I'm wondering, what have we got? With a die cut of something grass, like a greeny bit that I can just die cut rather than stamping something. Let's see what I've got out already. Ooh. The ocean front doesn't have a matching set of dies. What's in the horizons? No, there's nothing there. I'll just look on the shelf while we're thinking. To see. I've got a whole lot of dies up here. I've been keeping them next to the stamps now. That one's got a die in it. Look, this is the honeybees blooms. That's got a grassy thing. I don't need much. See, there's just a couple little lines there. And I could even cut it, couldn't I? So that I have a bit out that side. Oh, it'll be that way. A bit out that side. Oh, and I could turn it over and have one out that side. Shall we try that? Let's do it. Oh, I'm sticking to everything. Let's get a little bit of green. Get my little odd box out. Oops. Get the odd. I've got an odd box here. Keep all my scraps in there. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome. I've obviously cut a whole lot of them out of this before. Look. That looks like we might as well use that, I think. We've got that green, that green. What other colours have I got in here? I'm just looking for odd bits. Big enough to do it. Alright. I think we'll go with one of those. On the floor, I think I like this one. This is garden green and this is shaded spruce. This one's probably closer to the what's on here. Actually, that one's closer to that. Let's die cut a couple of them. Okay, I'm going to use the big one because, oh, actually that might fit through the mini. I'll cut that off. I'll cut all that off. So I keep all these little bits because you never know when you're going to use them. You might cut a little piece out of it, you know. Right. I'm just casing my earrings, Steph. So if I cut one, what's going on here? Feels rough on one side because I've been using it against that. Can it fit there? This is a funny odd shaped piece, isn't it? You can't really sort of fit it in with other things. Right, that'll do. Let's do that. Let's see what it looks like in this colour. Or we might do one of each. So if that goes under, if I put that underneath, sort of there, think it'll clash if I do those two, won't it? Which colour do you like better? Do you like the garden green or the shaded spruce? And that's the colour on the earrings there. I feel like it's more like this one, but I'm liking the garden green. There you go. What do you think? I'll just cut another one out, and then I can always use them on something else. It's not working for me. I don't like wasting card, but this one's really hard to get it shaped together. So I'm just holding that down now. Maybe the shaded spruce. Doing that. It's stuck. Come on, come out. Usually comes out when I do that. There it goes. See? So you could turn it over and do it. I'll think I'll cut the other one as well. I mean, they don't have to be exactly the same, do they? No. I was just trying to, let's see what it looks like with it that way. I just want some greenery there, really. Not sure about that. Okay, we'll cut the other one out and see what they look like. Have to trim that off a little bit. Trim that funny bit off there. It might be okay with just that stem there. Right now. Just that bit. I could perhaps cut that off even. That might be better. Okay, I might just do one of these. Turn that over. Got a stamp on there. We'll go that end. There's your card coming along, Lynette. So the other way to get these out, you don't have to throw them on the table. Take your pig tool and use the pointy end and put it through those little holes. And it just pushes it out enough so that you can get it out. There we go. And make sure you keep your lid on. You take your pig tool, because from experience they do get bent if you drop them on the floor. Be careful of that. Right, let's get this one out and see what this one looks like. Oh, yep, I think we'll go with that. Put those two over there for another day. And put this back in the packet. So I drew on this packet as well, so I could put them all back. If I don't draw on them, oh look, there's another piece of evening evergreen that I used. Oh, I kept this. I'll tell you what, you might have shown you this before, I can't remember. But I did all this die cutting when I do my classes. So my next class is the textured chick, and I do pre-cut kits. So I can't stamp anything for you. You need your own stamps. but I do all the die cutting. So I kept this from one of the ones I did, and you could use this like a mask if you wanted to, and dauber over the top of it. So I've kept that in my die packet to use one day. Little idea for you. Okay, let's put that up there. Oh, I have to show you some products too in a minute. I think we might do that instead of making another card. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're nearly there on this one. Okay, so if I put that behind there, that should work. If I just have a little stem there. I could cut them up actually. I'm thinking that. I might not keep it like that. Oh, she's cutting it. So that I can use the put the join where I want it. We might even cut this one off because we're not going to see that one. Sorry, throwing the wrong bit away. Right, if we put that one under there, we'll just place it all first and then work out and join them. I can join them together at the bottom like this, and then put that one over that one over there. That'll work. When I stick it all together. Right, I think that works. Right, do we need ribbon? Does anyone need ribbon? Oh, very slowly, but some ideas. I need to print a picture. Oh yes. Before going much further. Lovely. Okay, thanks for coming. Have fun. You have fun too. Oh, thank you. Can't wait to see your card. Alrighty, I'm just deciding whether I need any ribbon behind that. Align them before I stick it all down. I've got some fresh freezer. Oh, I've got some of this new beautiful. That's nice, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit off white, so it's not sure about that. What else have we got? Yeah, gold. Gold? Nah, don't like the gold. I think we used gold last time, didn't we? I like the fresh freezer one actually. Looking on the picture. I've got this one as well with the bling in it. This one's got bling. I think we can still get that one. White blank. Better double check, hadn't I? I like to use things current, but sometimes they're just too pretty. It's okay to use things that aren't, but if I'm using them, it's good to have things that you can buy. I'm not sure if that's still available. Let me have a look. I don't think it is. I think it's all gone. Oh, no, there it is. White glittered organdy ribbon. White glittered organdy ribbon. So it's in the website called White Glittered Organdy Ribbon. Thought it was. I kept it in the current box. I actually like that because it picks up the pink out of there. Right. Let's do that. I resorted everything. You know, I wonder if you could use them together. Ooh, they're the same width. Look at that. What's that look like? Go back to my screen. We could use them together. Oh. Not sure. Or I could tie them in a bow, couldn't I? like around the base. I'm just deciding whether to stick this down yet or put the ribbon behind it. You know, sometimes I do that and go, I should have done that first. Especially with ribbon like this, I would stick it behind, I think. Okay, let's pull these bits off and stick those little stalky bits down, because I can put the ribbon over the top of those. Let's get my little silicone mat. Silicone sheet. It's very handy for when you're gluing, because if you get glue on it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't stick. Just put some on there. Right, I'm going to put that one. Try and stay in the middle as much as possible. Want to get it right down the bottom of that piece. I think that's in the right spot. Hope so. Oops, too much glue came out. Yikes. That worked out okay, didn't it? Let's wipe that with my tissue. Now that one's not covering that right. Just lift that up. Push that down a little bit further to cover that gap. Yeah, that's better. Are we going for that? Yep. Okay, so we'll put, got to do it so we can see that little piece there. I don't think we need to see that piece, although might be alright to see that piece. Maybe that'll give it a bit more depth. This is the tricky part, isn't it? Alright, the back ones are going to stay down, so I'm going to hold them like that and put glue under that. Down she goes. That one. Oops, she moved. Let me look at my earrings. I need to come out a little bit more. Right. And this one. Oh, I didn't colour the middles in yet. Hang on, we forgot that, didn't we? What have I got? Two up the back. I've gone off a bit. Oh, never mind. I think it's okay, isn't it? Come over a little bit. Right. Put that one under there so we get a little bit of that leafy bit out. Yep. And then we'll decide about the ribbon in a sec. Before we stick these two down, and I'm going to put them up on dimensionals. Okay. Ooh, my goodness. So I could put that underneath those two. And around the card. Not sure whether it's doing it. It's not doing enough for me. That piece of ribbon. I really liked it with this one. I liked it with both. Let's have a look at both again. I actually like it sort of, I don't know, maybe I should do the bow with this. Let's do a bow. I don't like that. It's a bit stiff, that ribbon. This one will make a nice bow. But I think a bow might be too much on this because you've already got all the flowers going on. Okay, so the other thing we need to think about is, let's stop all that for a second. I don't think we'll get that other one done. I'll finish this in a second. I'll just show you what I did with the stacked stone. So this is a stamp that's one big stamp, and I used my stamper artist to do this. And I stamped it. So this is the thick white card. I stamped it with the, let me show you what stamp, because I probably won't get time to do all this one now. Like this stamp here out of Oceanfront with some, what did I use? Crumb cake, I think it was, in the background. And then I stamped over the top of it with Pageant Craze and early Espresso. These are my colours here. These three. These are the two older ones, but they're still the same colours. So I just put a bit of the ink of the early Espresso on the stamp, not a lot. So you can see I got a few dark bits. And then, so my idea was to use that for the tree trunk and to cut it out and make a tree trunk out of it. And then we've got some trees here to do the background here. I'm going to do some colouring of that. And I've got palm trees, paradise palms, to stamp some, well, I'm not sure yet. It was going to all happen as we went along, but I don't think I've got time now. It's going to be late. So I'll finish this other one first, and I'll finish this one off later, but I might even video it when I'm doing it and put a video up on my YouTube as well. Okay, but that's the picture I was going to use, and then do that other stamp out of the one of the kits. So the kits are great because they've got other stamps. You can bring it all in together. There's this little stamp in here as well. You could use that. You could use this one to do a little bit of stuff, you know. So there's just lots of bringing it all together. That was my idea there, so you know, because I think I'll run out of time. So this one has a lot of like made with love, and I thought this says handmade with love, and I thought wouldn't it be nice to do a made with love and just stick it on the front, or handcrafted from the heart. That'd be nice. And then it's got the stamp on it. Or we could put that on the back of the card, couldn't we? Handcrafted from the heart on the back of it. What do you think? Handmade with love, or? I mean, that does say love, doesn't it? Made with love. Just for you. We could do just for you. You can't wait to see my palm picture. I mean, I'm happy to sit here and keep going. People might not want to stop that later. It's 10 to 10 already. Or I could finish this one later. I might do that one. Now, when you're using these, if you want to use them on the front of the card, you don't have to use the Stampin' Up! Bit there. If you're selling cards, you need to put the Stampin' Up! Bit somewhere on the back, usually. But if I was using this as a sentiment, I wouldn't colour that bit in. I'd just use Made with Love and put it there. So now I'm rethinking the ribbon. And whether to put that under there. Let's just stamp this one on this little piece of card I've got right here. Boop. It's raspberry. Make sure. Oh, I've got the stamper artist on there. Whoops. I'm sorry. I've got the Stampin' Up! Let me just get my chamois out. My other chamois. I'm just going to wipe that off. There. So the other thing you can do is put a bit of paper down when you're stamping so that you don't get that on your card. Like a little sticky or something. Just so that you don't get that on there at all. So I'll just make sure that's dry. Just wipe that with a tissue. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, dab. Made with love. Oh, now my chamois says made with love. Look, made with love. Love it. I don't think the ribbon bling, yes, I'm feeling that too. It's just not feeling it. The ribbon's just not right. Too much. Just throw it back in the box. So I shall stick this down before I finish it all. Those two there. Now see, you look at the back of that. So you can use this either way. So I've done it so that the embossed is raised on the flowers, but you could actually even put it over the other way if you like that look. Debossed, you call it. Just put a bit of extra glue in the middle so it sticks. Make sure I've got my card up the right way. Oh, what have we got? The butterflies? Maybe a rhinestone? Ooh. Okay, let me just get this in the right spot. So with the Tombow you can move it a little bit before you push it down. Try and get that straight. No, I think it's alright. It's pretty close. Oh, hope it's close. There we go. I love it with that colour. Nothing like a bit of inspiration, is there? Okay. Put it down. Let's find the dimensionals. Oh, I've got none of them left. I need my scissors. So you can just cut this up. So I'm putting that one towards the back. Which way did I have that? Oh, she's just forgotten what she was doing. The dark one was there and the light one was there. It's okay, it's okay. That way. Alright. So I think I'll put this one up a little bit across there. Just at the top side of it. And then we'll put a glue dot on the bottom of it. Where's my glue dots? There we are. So that this one's going to sit down a bit. So two dimensionals at the top. And I'll just position that where I want to put it. Out there, I think. So that way the top bit sits up a little bit. The bottom's down. And then this one I'll put up. All of it. Just stick it on like that. Did I turn the flower around the wrong way? I wish I had it that way. Now this is one I cut with my hand. I just have to trim that bit off. Trim that bit off. That looks better. There we go. Lovely. Right, now what bling did you want? Butterflies. The wing box. Oh, you know what else is in the bling box? Flowers. I know, there's too many flowers going on. Where's the butterflies? Here they are. And what else did you say? Rhinestone. What colour rhinestone? Oh, here's my rhinestones. There's lots of rhinestones. There's opal rounds. There's champagne rhinestones. We've got iridescent basic jewels. They're also very pretty. Look, they're pinky. We've got, I haven't done the centres. I've just got to do those quickly. I want some yellow in there. These have got a tiny bit of orangey yellow in them. I haven't done that yet. Just the clear ones. Okay. What's that one? Pumpkin pie. I might just use a bit of saffron. Just wanted a little bit of yellow in the middle. You might not notice it much. And I might put a bit of wing pastella in too, hey? What do you reckon? We better cut that out. I'm going to put that on. Something very plain. What have I got there? Ooh, looking at my punches. But I'm just thinking maybe a plain little strip there. But I can't find the cutter. I buried the trimmer. It's okay, I found it. But it was buried under everything. Let me just look at the line of that. I think that's straight. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, now I've got to look at that one. I think that's straight. You like that method? I think that's straight. I just look it along here and look it along there and hold it down hard because it might drag. Go quick. Right. Was it straight? It wasn't too bad, was it? Just go back there. If I cut it right. That's how it's going to be now. Throw that back over in the corner. It might be too big. Maybe I need to fussy cut it. Oh, I'll be able to stick it there. That's alright, I think. Just thinking, does it need anything else? Just let's have a think about that while we do this bit. Right, where did you want the butterfly? Any ideas? I think we'll go with the other side of my tool. Little putty end. I think we need something here because I've put the flowers sort of a bit wonky. It hasn't worked out quite the same as the earrings. Thinking 2 butterflies, sentiment at an angle. Which angle? Out like that or in like that? Out or in? I think a butterfly over here. Are you all with me on that? Yep. Oops, it is. My butterfly's flying away. Oh dear. Come on, little butterfly. Stay with me. Stay with me. I love these butterflies. They're so cute. I'm just trying to get that on a bit of the board that's... I've got little ones too, so I think I'll use one of those. And I'm thinking... Let me look at the picture. Ooh, can't decide. Can't decide on the butterflies. Ooh, ooh, bling challenge. Down here? Maybe I'll put the other bling down here. I'm feeling them everywhere. They're flying around. Maybe I should put one on a flower. Let's see what one looks like up there. I haven't pushed them on hard. On the other side, Athena said. Did I get it right, Athena, where you wanted it? What do you think? I think that balances it nicely, but I feel like this needs something else. So I might do a small one of these. This needs to go somewhere. What about in there? Oh, sorry, Diana, I moved. Oh no. There. All right. Where was Diana's there and where was Jill's there? Let's give this card numbers, okay? This is number 1 there. This is number 2 there. In the heart is number 3. So we got 1, 2, 3. If you've got another suggestion, please say so. So 1 would be over here somewhere. I'm just not sure where. I'm sort of like maybe there. Oh, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I feel like we need to get something happening here. Sort of there. Jules said number 2, that's down here. Then we put, oh, it's fallen off my thing now. Get off there. Won't come off. Let's start again. Oh, Athena said 3. 2, 2, 3. 3 was in the love. Whoops, daisies. I dropped it. I dropped it in the love. I haven't stuck the love down yet. 2 is there. Let's look in the thing. Okay, I'm looking at the screen. Because I've got a delay, I can still see it in the heart. Oh, good. Okay, now I can see it down the bottom. No, I think I like it below. Sorry, Athena. The butterflies are perfect. Thank you, Di. Okay. I think I'll leave it there. Now, sticking the butterfly down. I'm just wondering if that butterfly's too close to the flower. That's the only thing I'm thinking, because I've got more space here than here. Does that need to come over a tiny, tiny tad? I don't know if it will now. It's been sitting there for a while. No, it's staying right there. The butterfly's staying right there. Okay, we're staying there, and we just have to stick this down. Can't believe it took me that long to make one card. Can you? I know. It always takes longer than I think it will. It's fun though. I do enjoy it. I love having you all here helping me. Very helpful. Okay. Let us just stick. I think I'll just stick that flat because I've already got the flower up. Don't need a lot of glue on it. Let's see if she can stick it back in the right way. Hang on. Oh, I've got a bit of flop on there. So you could use a little label die if you've got one, like a smaller sentiment die even. I just didn't have one out handy. Is that where I had it? Hope so. That's where it's going. Okay. Whew, look at that. That's good fun. So I'll play with the other one. I'll probably do it tomorrow, I think. Sometime. Over the next few days anyway. I'll give that other one a go, this one. And I'll do it in video. Okay. Thanks for watching. And I'll just straighten up my screen. What have I done? Bumped everything. That was fun. So that's my little earrings that I was casing. And I wish you all a good night. Ciao. Thanks everyone.